What up, people? This is Two Souls from Two Souls on Fire Radio Show, bringing you another Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover. ¿Qué hubo, mi gente? Aquí estamos de nuevo, otro martesito aquí, presentando de diferentes artistas aquí. So we're going to go ahead and talk about something new, you guys. We have new merch. That's right. What we got right here is a pillowcase with Jamhits TV pillowcase, you guys. If you guys want to purchase it, you guys can continue dreaming of all our podcasts. So we got this one right here, and then we got another one. Guess what? Two Souls on Fire Radio pillowcase. What? That's right. So if you guys want to purchase it, go ahead and hit us up on the DMs. And don't forget to purchase your Two Souls on Fire Radio Show t-shirt. That's right. This one right here is cute. It's the graffiti artist right here. That's right. Two Souls on Fire Radio. And we got the other one that we got with the classic. Well, I call it classic. It's with the microphone. It's the logo, the original logo that we got. So don't forget, man, if you guys want to go ahead and support the show, all your donations, they go for a great cause for us to keep bringing you music from the streets to your what? To your seats. Hey, that's right. So tonight we have a special guest in the house, you guys. I'm so excited to present to you guys today. And he goes by the name of Richard Lewis.
What up, what up, what up?
Richard Luis.
I appreciate you for having me on.
That's right. Thank you so much for being here.
Of course, of course.
Hey, it's been long awaited.
Why not be with Two Souls on Fire?
That's right. Bringing you music from the streets to your what? To your seats. That's right. So we're over here so let me tell everybody how we met, because it's been a minute, you know?
It's been a while.
So I want to say that the first time, I believe, was it at an MC Bundy's event with Immerse? Were you at the Paint the City?
So there's been a couple. So I think the first time
was at the Paint the City.
Was in Gardena.
Yeah.
It was in Gardena.
Oh, it was in Gardena?
Yep. It was at Immerse's spot, that studio in the back.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I didn't meet you at Paint the City? I thought you were there.
I don't believe so.
No, you didn't perform there?
Okay. I had first met you at Immerse's spot.
Okay, so then that's where it was like a backyard on the side. And there was a couple vendors and stuff.
Couple vendors, yeah.
Okay.
The second time was at Rifa's house.
Oh, yep. Yes. Okay.
When I jumped in the pool.
That's right. Hey, shout out to Humorous 562, man, for bringing that event, because you know what? Like, if it wasn't for event coordinators like him and like others that are doing the same, you know, as far as bringing artists on stage and perform and having them perform in front of us, I would never have met you.
No. So shout out to Humorous.
So shout out to everybody out there that's event coordinators that promote and put together community events like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we wouldn't have a platform if it wasn't for them.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that I went to that event to network with all tons of artists like yourself. I met a whole bunch of artists through the Humorous 562, through MC Bundy. Shout out to MC Bundy, and also to I don't know if you ever heard of Tech the Super Latin.
I've heard of him
Gemworks Radio.
Yeah.
Like MC Bundy, that's his artist right there. And through him, I've met a lot of other artists as well. So it's like it just it's an ongoing effect.
Oh, yeah.
Networking.
There's water, it's flowing.
Mm-hmm, networking, and just shout out to everybody out there that's doing the same thing. We have full of life events. Bravo 562, Batch Records. I mean, everybody in a way, we're all like some kind of way connected, and I'm just so honored to have you here and to have everybody that's watching us, everybody that's listening to us, listen to your tracks, and not only that, but to get to know you a little bit better.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Into a little bit more intimate setting, because we have them right here.
Of course.
All right. So tell us just a little bit, let's just say, if I asked a friend of yours, hey, who's Richard Luis? What would they say about you? Name a couple things that they would say.
They'd be like, who? No, I'm just kidding. Nah, man, my homies give me a lot of praise. Exactly. That's what they're going to be like, what? Who's Richard Luis? Because obviously nobody knows me. Like, my friends, they know me by different nicknames and everything, but they asked who Richard Luis was. He's like, oh, yeah, that's the homie Rich. That's the homie that could sing. Mm-hmm. He's been doing music for a long time. Yeah. He's just an outgoing type of person, nice charm. Mm-hmm. That's just the character that I carry into the artist, though. Richard Luis is just he's a singer that loves to express through music.
That's right.
And he loves being cool with the community,
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it is.
And so, let's just reminisce back in the days when you were a kid. Let's just say when you were maybe 7 years old or something, did you ever imagine you doing what you're doing now?
No. It definitely not. I mean, I would listen to my home thing to do would be watch MTV. So like I grew up on MTV since I was 2 years old. You know, watching Biggie come up, watching all those rappers come up, and then singing didn't come along until like American Idol started coming around, and I wanted to emulate that. You know what I mean? So I would say growing up, I didn't think I would be in the spot, just actually doing music, but I'm very happy about it because I feel like all those different experiences, my family hyping me up, my friends being like, I didn't know you could sing. You don't look like you could sing. So that grew into something where I was like, I just really want to have, like, I'm not going to be here forever. So I would love to carry that with me until I'm gone.
And when was like the first time that you did something like singing, like when you were younger, like that you were like, oh my goodness, like I got a voice? My shout out to my mom. So me and my mom used to sing together in the house, Really?
So that was.
How old were you?
I was 7. I was around 7.
I guessed it right, guys.
Yeah, we would sing. One of our favorite songs was that LL Cool J and J Lo song. I'm trying to remember. I only know his parts. All my life is so.
Oh yeah.
That one. And so we used to sing that together all the time, but that allowed me to be like very therapeutic with, like, if I was ever going through shit, I didn't grow up in a perfect household. Music was the next thing to be like, this is my stress reliever. This is where I can be myself. So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. A lot of times, our mental health is important, and a lot of times, we do have to find something that would create to like a calmness. Like meditation, art, singing, writing poems, reading.
Exactly.
Something like that, and you found that to be something soothing for you at the time, right?
Yep, I did. It was. Man, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for music, for sure. It was very nice to just sing and be at peace.
Did you grow up with a lot of brothers and sisters?
I'm the oldest of 4.
Oh.
5. I'm the oldest of 5 right now. So I grew up with my mom and my 2 sisters from their dad.
Okay.
And it was like we didn't bond through music like that. That was more of a me and a mom thing. But I would say the rest of my family, my extended cousins and all that, they all had something to do with art. Like they played guitar, they would break dance, they would, play basketball, sports. So I just naturally saw them and wanted to replicate the same thing. And it was cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. And so, like, when you were, when you were with your mom, you said you guys were singing and stuff like that. Did she ever, like, tell you, Mijo, do you want to be a singer?
No, it was, it wasn't something like, I'm going to put you in classes or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of funny. I didn't grow up doing singing classes or anything. That was just more of a therapy thing. Like, I did sports and, like, martial arts and stuff.
Oh, really? What kind of sports were you into?
The first sport I did was Taekwondo. So I stayed I stayed in that for a long time. I went to play football in high school, and then I came back to martial arts later as an adult. But I was always active in that sense. Yeah. But music was something on the side to keep me level-headed, to like just bring excitement to some things that I like to do.
Nice. So, well, look, we're going to get to know him more, throughout the show. I'm very excited to get to know Richard Luis, and we want to go ahead and have him present the song that he has today, because we have a beautiful set of 3 songs. Of course, it's Triple Shot Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go ahead and have you drop the first track. Ready?
Of course. First track, guys, it's called Smoke. Once again, we're on Two Souls on Fire Radio with the lovely Two Souls.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Everybody know that they can come around and smoke. Walk with me, talk with me. Everybody know that they can come around and smoke. Walk with me, talk with me. Everybody know that they can come around and smoke. Walk with me, talk with me. Everybody know that they can come around and smoke. Walk with me, talk with me. Ever since a youngin' I was raised around the smoke. It ain't no surprise that I would pick up on the block. Used to see my daddy roll it up in the garage. Now we talking about it over dinner and a blunt. Now I got my family feeling comfortable to smoke. Now I got my grandma telling stories from before. Rest in peace of grandpa, know he looking down like what? Right before he left us, we had rolled it up and smoked. Everybody know that they can come around and smoke. Walk with me, talk with me. Everybody know that they can come around and smoke. Walk with me, talk with me. Everybody know that they can come around and smoke. Walk with me.
What up, people? We are back. This is Two Souls from Two Souls on Fire radio show, bringing you another Triple Shot Tuesday studio takeover with who? Richard Luis.
What's up, everybody?
What up? I hope you guys enjoyed that fire track right there called what?
Called Smoke.
Roll it up and smoke in the garage. Or what you say? I like that part.
The dad used to roll it up in the garage.
Your dad used to roll it up in the garage, and now you learned how to roll it up on your own.
Straight up.
So I'm pretty sure that some of the track that that you created, that one right there, has some kind of reality to it, right?
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Yeah, you did a lot of meaning to it, especially you were talking about your grandma. Did she pass away?
Yeah, both my grandparents are unfortunately not here with us anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Were you close to them?
Oh, yeah. I grew up with spent time with my mom, but I was raised by my grandparents.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So did she know before she left Earth and went to heaven? Did they know that you were like into singing and art singer?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I would sing in the house all the time with. They would be around, but they were happy that I was happy.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's nice. I really like that. Because usually a lot of times Latino families don't want to like support so much of the us wanting to do like music.
Yeah, it's very foreign.
They want you to have career like
work,
like labor.
Work. Yep. And that's all right. I mean, I understand. Honestly, I'm happy that they pushed that on me because it disciplined me into being like, the work is necessary, right? Mm-hmm. That could be with anything. But for sure, it was something foreign to them. Like I mentioned, my cousins and them were dancing and everything and playing guitar. Even to them, it was something like, why are you guys doing that? But it's all good. I was happy to kind of break the mold and help them see like, it doesn't matter if it's not bringing me money. I'm very happy about it. If it brings me a bag later, awesome.
Yeah. And you're are you Mexican?
I'm different nationalities, but I'm more Mexican.
Oh, okay.
Than anything. Yeah. I'm Mexican, Native American, Filipino, and Spaniard.
Oh wow. Yeah. So what's your mom?
My mom is Mexican.
And your dad?
My dad is a Native American and Filipino.
Oh wow. What tribe? Do you know what tribe you're from?
Miwok. That's our tribe.
Really? Damn. Yep. I'm Native American too.
Okay,
Native
cool.
Indian. Yeah, from the Yaqui tribe.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's right. My sister, I feel you.
That's right. But I'm mixed too, though. My mom's Peruvian, Afro-Peruvian.
No way.
Yeah, my mom's Afro-Peruvian. My dad's Native Indian. Yeah, so.
Okay, cool.
I just have that mixture in me.
Isn't that crazy how that mixes up
Spanish
nowadays?
Yeah, I speak fully Spanish too. But my first language was English. What was yours?
Mine was English too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then,
Spanglish.
Yeah, Spanglish. We're no sabos though, right?
Yeah.
We're no sabo kids. You speak more Spanish than a no sabo kid, right?
Definitely.
Hey, bump it. We can't speak nothing over here for the voice of God over here because like he understands it, but he don't speak it. Those of you guys that don't know who the voice of God is, that's Mr. Jamhitz right there in the back, right there filming us.
Shout out to him.
Shout out. So when you were younger. Who were your like musical inspiration?
Yeah, so I mean, I grew up watching like that's when like Chris Brown was coming up too.
Oh, okay.
Neo. I was always a big Usher fan. Mm-hmm. I fell in love with very like '90s R&B, like Genuine, Aaliyah, and all them. John B. So those are really good inspirations for me as I grew up. Started listening to people like The Weeknd was cool when he first started coming up. There's Miguel. There's a lot.
Yes.
There's a lot more other R&B singers that are
like Avante, see, like that kind of
yeah.
When I first saw you on stage, guys, when I first saw him, I was like, oh my gosh, like because his voice is just like, like back in the days when I was a young girl, like I like a lot of the artists that you named, that's what I was listening to, and like John B, especially, you know, or like Avante, that was one of mine. And then I'm like, oh, soothing, like romantic, dim the lights, like,
Yeah.
you know, the kind that I want a guy to like
Romance you?
romance me with and dedicate to me. And then, you know, bring me flowers or whatever. And then, so like when you send us a track a long time ago, because guys, I had him on the Triple Shot Tuesday back in last year. I put him on the show, basically not interviewed, but we had the music and we displayed his music. I talked a little bit about him. And one of your, I believe it was the cover album. I mean, the cover of the single, right? Was it with the flower or something?
Yep.
It's you wearing like a dark shirt, black.
So there's a couple of different covers. That Summer in Long Beach one is a rose, but the Be Alone track, the romance one.
Okay,
that's like
a
nice little like setup with like a couch and like flowers and a little Patron bottle.
Yes.
You know?
See, so he was already giving us that vibe off just a single cover. Like the cover was like, whoa. So that's like what I think that is important as an artist to like be creative in your artwork when you do a cover of either an album, be it a single, because it's intriguing to your audience.
Yeah, shout out to my homie too, Random Los Angeles. I just shoot him the song and he can picture like what he wants the image to look like.
Oh,
and he'll give me like a draft and be like, bro, look at this, and it's already almost a complete draft. I'm like, damn, that's sick. So he helped me set up that little vibe and everything. So I appreciate him.
And he does that as a business.
He does that as a business on the side.
Oh, well, shout him out, man. That's
right. Random Los Angeles. Make sure you follow him.
Yeah, that's right. Man, so when you've done all these, okay, so how many shows do you think you've done so far since you've been... Because when did you become an artist? I forgot to ask you that. Like, when was the official like time where you were like, I'm going to go ahead and do this, and you know, you went on stage for the first time or something? Like, how long ago has it been?
So I did start as like, I would say as a writer and like a demo person in 2015. So that's when I started doing that. But I would say in 2020 was when I started doing my solo thing and just trying to come out as my own artist. That's when I first started doing shows.
So in 2020?
Yeah, like literally right in the beginning. In January of 2020, I had 3 shows lined up. We had something going on in Hollywood where I was able to book the space for myself and bring out other artists as like a showcase. Oh. Unfortunately, COVID happened.
Oh, that's around that time.
Yeah, so everything, that wave was going high, sky high, and it just dropped. So after that,
I didn't even get to do it.
Didn't get to do it, but I started doing shows again in 2021 or 22. Yeah, and one of the first couple ones was like Immerse. I would do showcases with like, I think Full of Life Events was starting to do their own thing in Fullerton. That's where I started getting more connected. Underground Live Events, the same thing. And I just did my own recently at a sushi lounge in East LA, XOXO Sushi Lounge, where we had comedy and music.
Oh, okay. So what's your production called? What did you call it?
I called it Mi Gente.
Oh,
that was the show name, but we don't have a production. It's just more of like, it's self-produced.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you had a lot of artists that night?
So we had a couple. So we had a soul singer, myself, and a reggaeton artist named Alexo. Super cool. And we had a couple comedians from like, I've been doing comedy shows like to open up for them.
Nice.
And that's why I've been connecting with those people. So like, I wanted to bring a blend of 2 different communities and see how it would mix together.
Oh, yes.
So it was cool.
Yeah, I bet it was. Yeah, that's kind of what we did for my first year anniversary. We blended, actually, we had a whole bunch of stuff that we blended, but it turned out really well. So then now that we're doing the visuals starting this year, that we started with Jamhits TV, we decided to have a comedy segment. So I called it like the Two Souls comedy segment. And the comedy hour, we had a few comedians actually do their show here. So I not only interviewed them, but we also got them to do like a little 10-minute set of like comedy.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it looked just like a little Comedy Central, like the way he set it up for us. And, you know, it was just awesome. So, you know, like I understand what you were saying, how you wanted to incorporate that. And I think it works. Like me as a fan, as a person that wants to go to shows, like I would love to. I like that because I love comedy. Yep. And I like seeing singers, and so it's a good combination. I think.
I like the show. That's what I like. That's cool. See how everything's set up.
Yeah, definitely.
So, nice little blend for sure.
And when you were doing your music, like your music for the first time, and got it recorded. Which song was it that you got first done? Like, which one was the one that you officially got recorded?
The first one, I had made an EP. So like I had written songs in 2015 that I had kept for a long time. Like I couldn't find a good production for it, a good beat. Couldn't find people to like make the project come alive. So first song is called, the first project was called Closure. And I had wrote that in 2015. I didn't do it until the late 2019 like year and actually recorded with a producer and everything. So it was a while. It took me a minute. I was also trying to figure out the back end work for music, like how to distribute your music, how to get publishing for your music, like stuff like that. So that kind of kept me, I was a bit overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed during that process, but it took me 4 years basically to write that whole thing. Just because I was trying to figure out, what do I do? You know what I mean? So...
Yeah, I think there's as an artist, there's a lot of artists out there that are starting out, and maybe that's kind of what you were at that time, where you're like, how do you even market yourself? How do you, what do you need? Do you need the music to be produced, and how should it be produced in the storyline? And then trying to figure out how to like put it on DistroKid and all these other outlets and stuff like that, and so that. To me, I don't even know if they have classes like that for you guys, artists. Do they ever do that on YouTube? Maybe
I'm sure they. I mean, YouTube University is great, but I'm sure there's classes that they offer. I'm sure DistroKid and all those other platforms offer advice on how to submit everything. But I guess at the time for myself, since I was just trying to dive head in, I did that, but there was too many things on my mind to try to figure out like. All right, I have to start this. How do I keep track of all this for myself? And I kept trying to focus on building a team at that point. It's just like doing too many things. And I think they just kept falling off because I'm not paying all my attention into this one thing that could be nurtured. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that was a difficult challenge, but I'm sure now, technology has advanced, and I'm sure there's classes for anybody trying to learn. You know?
And then do you think that it would have been maybe easier to have like some kind of management team to manage you? Like sometimes there's artists out there that sign up with record labels that help them out to, get together their music and distribute it and,
I think if you're an artist who is already feeling self-established, definitely go get that management team. For myself at the time, I think what I needed more was a mentor. I think I needed somebody who had already done it and understood what the changes that were happening, to explain it a bit better to me. I don't think a management team would have worked because I wasn't an established artist at the time,
Yeah, you're giving me ideas because I think that's something that I talked with Tony's Talk Showcase a long time ago before I started working with Jam Hits. And then then with Jam Hits, we started talking about it too, where, sometimes as in the music industry, the elders, like I want to say, like maybe the elders, artists,
right, yeah.
Maybe there should be volunteering, like some kind of way to volunteer their time to maybe kind of like set up a little class or like some kind of like lectures to get the younger generation more involved into like getting their music instead of being so overwhelmed and stuff like that. I know that everybody had that, like as you grew up, that artist that probably is going to be teaching or whatever, or is interested in teaching, might have had no one to help them. So hopefully this is an inspiration to someone that's already there and completed and established and say, you know what, I want to give my time to the community and to get more artists out there to be more involved in the music.
Yeah.
Because music feeds the soul, you know what I mean? Like if you're in depression, especially with the mental state that everybody finds themselves in right now, and I think even with COVID, there's more mental issues now. There's less physical. Therapists out there because they're so bombarded with so many people that need them. That having that music to feed us and to like vibe with us and to just nurture us, because that's what it is, right? You make music, we feed into it, and there's so many people that can relate to a lot of the lyrics or just the soothing sound of your voice or just the message that it's sending out, right?
Exactly. And I think that's what fuels me to make it too. I mean, because it makes me feel good too.
Yeah.
So
definitely. Well, let's go ahead and have you introduce this next track right here. And if you wanted to give us a little bit of insight of why did you make this one right here?
Of course. So this one's called Summer in Long Beach. Shout out to the homie Dre Crees. He's living in the Bay right now, but he actually helped me write this song. He wrote the song, really, and I just came in and performed it. And I told him, bro, I have this sick-ass West Coast beat. I really want to capture what I'm going through right now living in Long Beach. Want to capture the vibes. Can you please help me out? And then I reached out to the homie Moschino Jones featured on the track. He just came in and completed the best feature for it.
Wow.
So I hope you guys enjoy it. This is more of like you just cruising down the freeway, my boy. You don't have to be in Long Beach. You can just be cruising in your car. This is cruise music for you. It's called Summer in Long Beach.
All right, on Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover.
Yeah.
I step, I swing, I hit my shit, better move out the way when you see me getting lit. My squad, my fam, everybody in this bitch might come by myself, but I'm leaving with sis. I step, I swing, I hit my shit, better move out the way when you see me getting lit. My squad, my fam, everybody in this bitch might come by myself, but I'm leaving with sis. Baby, she know how to drill the whip, oh. It's rockin' and I'm tryna get a grip, ayy. She know I can put some diamonds on her wrist, oh. But I ain't the kind of play you can miss, ayy. Rick James, know I need a super freak, ayy. Just call me when you want it, when you need me. I ain't nobody that you see on TV. This ain't love and hip-hop, I ain't Steve, but you could be my Puerto Rican princess. Let me ride and get an earring so your wrist set. Gotta say and get him daddy like I'm Dipset. Like the pain, I'ma call you this bitch wet. Step, I swing, I hit my shit, better move out the way when you see me getting lit. My squad, my fam, everybody in this bitch might come by myself, but I'm leaving with sis. I step, I swing, I hit my shit, better move out the way when you see me getting lit. My squad, my fam, everybody in this bitch might come by myself, but I'm leaving with sis. I step, I swing.
What up, people? This is Two Souls from Two Souls on Fire radio show, bringing you another Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover.
Yeah.
Right here with Richard Luis.
What up?
The artist. That's right.
Triple Shot Tuesdays.
Yeah, Studio Takeover, because you taking over this bitch.
Damn.
That's right.
Well,
it's all about Richard Luis right now.
couldn't do it better with Two Souls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you feeling good today?
I'm feeling amazing.
Having a good time?
Having an amazing time. This is a beautiful setup you got going on.
Oh,
honestly.
thank you.
I really love it.
Yeah, we work very hard. All of us work very hard to, have you guys comfortable and to present you guys, in a good way.
Yeah, I'm feeling amazing.
So that track right there, man, it was dope, man. I've been vibing with that one ever since you had sent that to me last time.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. We have it already on, repeat and stuff on favorites.
That's a cool little cruise track. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
That's right. So how do you think that, now that you've been doing this for, quite a few years now, how do you think that the internet has impacted the music industry?
Man. I mean, you see it every day. The next person, tomorrow there can be another viral artist. And that's through the power of TikTok mainly. There's Facebook, there's Instagram. There's so many different platforms that I feel there's a lot of people that say that it's oversaturated, which I understand. If the more tools you have accessible to you, the more you just you can put it out. You know what I mean? But I think it's perfect for people to learn how to navigate through all those different platforms.
Yeah.
Like what you were explaining to me earlier about your different branches. I don't think that would have happened without the internet. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So I think it's a great tool to use to get out there, to put your stuff in front of other people if you want to do that, or if you just want to use it for the purpose of connecting with people, networking, it's a greatest tool.
Yeah. I think so too, because that's how we got here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, me and you talk through Instagram, which is through the internet. You know what I mean? And we just connect with each other through that way because we don't get to see each other every day,
exactly.
obviously. But I feel like that's a great tool.
Yeah. And especially with people across the seas, like I was telling you earlier, we have, artists that I've been rocking with that are rocking with from like the Ukraine or Australia or Germany. And you might not, personally know them and face to face, but you connected and you're vibing, and you could even probably, I've heard of artists that get people that are like from far away on their tracks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, let's say you wanted to collab with an artist and then he's out in, you know, Hawaii or something, and you're here, and then but because of the internet, we were able to do it.
Yeah, I think the craziest thing was when I was using like my email a lot to connect with different producers. I used to go on SoundCloud and get their emails, and some of these dudes were from like Greece or like other parts of the world that I would have been like, I would have never thought I'd be meeting somebody from another place in this world.
Wow, yeah,
so it's cool.
True. And, and so being the fact that you know, you sing these nice, you know, romantic songs and stuff like that. Have you had, and you know, you've done shows. Have you had like any like, you know, women fan base, you know, like checking you out, saying, "Hey, Richard."
I've had a lot of love from like homegirls and friends. You know, I don't think I've met. I think me singing is a great conversation starter. Because like, you know, it's like you said, I'm romancing people. You know? I'm serenading them. It's a very intimate thing. I think it's been like a nice little eye catcher. And I wouldn't say like I have I don't have a fan base that are just like clawing at my doors like when to come out. But I do get a lot of love because of the singing.
Like women that throw their bras at you.
I haven't seen them yet.
Hey, you're going to get there. Promise. Hey, I'm going to say it right here. I say it right here. He's going to be playing at the Hollywood Bowl one of these days, guys,
man,
okay?
Thank you. I'm hoping for that. Yeah.
That's, look, whenever I have an artist step into my studio, I always, you know, like I said, like I bring artists to my studio that I've either fucked with, that I've, you know, interacted, that I've met, that I see their hustle, that I see their grind, and they deserve to be in my show right here.
Oh, thank you. I'm honored.
We handpicked you guys. Just letting you guys know, everyone that's listening, you know, on my show. I don't know about Santi's section. I don't, you know, everybody on the team, everyone works differently. We're all under one network, but everyone does their own podcast or radio show their own way, right? But my idea is, I always start off with, okay, you know, you hit me up. Let's just say, but you know, well, you didn't hit me up. I hit you up. But you know, if you would hit me up, I'll be like, you know, this is what the steps are in order for you to get here. You know what I mean? And to the stage right here. Right. This is not my stage. So you know what I mean? So I want to make sure that you know that my own little prayers for my artists here is always that you guys are going to make it to the top.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I mean? And I want to see you guys out there on the like Hollywood Bowl, the Palladium, or the big spots. You know what I mean? Yeah. The big stages.
Well, you gotta think big. I want to see you guys get your Spotify deals.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to see you guys.
So
get
you know,
too.
That's the thing. I always want to make sure that you guys are always knowing that. You know, I'm always on the prayers of everybody that's ever stepped foot in here, everybody that I've always had that saying, you know, I want to see you big. I want to see you to the top because of the fact that we got to support ourselves. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Because like it is hard to get your music on the mainstream. You know what I mean? And you probably have to know someone or whatever, and you know, or have all that money or whatever have you. So right here, we're building a community of all these wonderful collaborating partners, radio shows, and all stuff, that podcasts that we work with to promote your music.
Oh, thank you.
And so hopefully one day we could see you up at the top and we'll be like, damn, he was here sitting here next to me when he started right here. Now he's right here. You know what I mean? So don't forget the little people.
No, of course not. Of course not. I plan to come back. All the time. Right. Come talk to Two Souls.
Yeah, you know we got to do it round 2.
Exactly.
That's right, man. So based off like the music that you're creating, the genre that it fits in, what let's just say, what kind of category would you fit that into?
I'm gonna just start fitting it into soul.
Yeah,
that's it. I feel like obviously there's hip hop tracks that I do and it's cruise music, but the singing part of my artistry, let's just put it into soul. I don't want to put it towards a specific niche. Like I don't want to put there's alternative R&B now. There's different types of genres coming into subgenres for R&B, but I just want to call it soul.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, because he's going to remember me, Two Souls.
There you go, you see?
Hey. I got to put that one because I'm like so conceited. He's all like, oh my God, you're full of yourself.
You came up with that on the fly. I love that.
Oh, man. So the next question that I had for you was,
sure.
Do you have any other upcoming shows that people could look forward to?
So we got Grubsy Fest coming up. Shout out to the homegirl Grubsy. She's a graffiti artist. I'm gonna just call her an artist in general. but she has her own little festival going on in Long Beach. July 20th. I'll put out more details on my Instagram pages, so you guys, want to check it out.
Okay.
It's mainly graffiti art, but she's bringing performers to come and.
Wow,
you know
that's
what I mean?
dope. I
Yeah.
like going to events like that.
Yeah, it's awesome. So I'm really.
And you're
going to
be performing, and who else?
I'll be performing.
There's
There's
you. Oh.
there's a few other artists coming up.
Okay.
Shout out to the homie Ruckus. He's coming out as a hip hop artist to come and perform too. But it's still getting lined up for like the performance part of it. Yeah.
Okay, and then you have another one too, right? You said
there's one in August. It's a birthday bash.
Oh,
so one of my
cool.
one of my comedy homies, Mac Dino, his birthday is August 2nd. He's throwing a birthday bash. Believe in Whittier. There are tickets out, so I'll be promoting it to you guys too if you guys just want to come kick it.
Okay,
So,
what day is that?
August 2nd.
August 2nd.
Believe it's on a Saturday.
Okay, Mac Dino, isn't he that guy that he started on TikTok? He's a comedian.
He's a comedian. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just started talking to him more.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he does have a TikTok because he does viral videos every day.
Yeah.
So he's super active. Like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't have a TikTok presence.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we got something special for you guys. And I'm so excited because, a lot of the artists that we've been, promoting here on our network have been willing to do this for us. And we're going to go ahead and do a second artist to do a live performance on here, you guys, because not too long ago we did have a live performance that was done by a group of men called DTO. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, Despite the Odds, with MC Rules, Abe the Freak, and
shout out Abe the Freak. Yeah, I do know the group. Yeah,
so
they're cool.
They have a group that they formed called DTO, and they performed live here for us.
Oh,
for
hell
the first
yeah.
time. So, normally we get, what we do is we if we have like a rap artist, we'll ask him to do a freestyle off of any beat that we have from Jamhitzmusic, and then he'll, rap it, freestyle off the dome. Or if we have, a singer, we like to do a cappella. But then I thought, you know what? Like, I really like your music. I really
thank you.
love your vibe. So I was just like, when I asked you if you would do it for me and you said yes, I was like, yes.
Of course. Of course.
So we're going to have you do a live performance on here for us. And that song is called what?
It's called Be Alone by Richard Louise. Yeah.
All right,
and of course, it's on Two Souls on Fire
Radio. That's right. So we're going to have this for the first time. So make sure you guys get them fire emojis ready.
Yeah.
Because I want to see them fire emojis. If you guys are watching us on Jamhitzmusic YouTube channel, if you guys are on Zeno FM Radio, if you guys want to watch, go jump on the YouTube right now, because we're going to get this live performance right here by Richard Louise on Two Souls on Fire Radio. We ready, Mr. Jamhitz? Here we go.
Shout out once again, Two Souls on Fire Radio. Shout out to Jamhitz YouTube. Yeah. Thinking of some places we can be alone. Thinking of some places we can be alone. Be alone. Oh. Let you know what I got in store. Said I'd let you know what I got in store for you. Let's go take a trip out to that Long Beach. Hey, 90804. Girl, you already know what you got for me right in store. Yeah. We could do what you wanna do. After we get done, it's gonna be just me and you. Kick it here when we can always be alone. Kick it on Two Souls. Ain't nothing I want more. What about you? What you wanna do? Thinking of some places we can be alone. Thinking of some places we can be alone. Thinking of some places we can be alone. Be alone. Let you know what I got in store. Said I'd let you know what I got in store for you. Let you know what I got in store. Said I'd let you know what I got in store for you. Ooh. Hey, shout out again, shout out. Thank you, Two Souls. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah.
That was on Two Souls on Fire Radio, Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover. Richard Luis.
The Takeover.
That's
Shout out to
right.
Two Souls. I'm telling you, man. Best show to be on.
Oh my God, that was beautiful. What did I tell you guys? You guys are going to love it. Oh my God. I got goosebumps when you said my name.
You're looking out, Two Souls. I appreciate
I'm
you.
like, let me take out my bra and throw it at you.
Damn! No, Two Souls, no.
Okay.
No.
I'm like, okay. There you go. That's what he wants. Oh my gosh. Man, you're so amazing. I can't wait to see what else you got in the store. Do you have any music that you're working on currently right now?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm really happy right now. I'm in a good place where I've been trying to produce my own music now. Okay. So I've never done it before. It's a great process, honestly. I think every artist should try. You know, I know it's difficult, trust me. But there's awesome tools to use nowadays where you can sample music and just try to figure out your own sound. For me, I'm doing that on my own for singing. I do have projects coming out with different teams. Shout out to 323 Mafia. Shout out to Humorous and his group. You know, I have different collaborations going on with people like that. But I'm not going to say the date just yet, but there is a summer project coming out, collaborating with the team right now. Very happy that it's going to come out. So it's be very West Coast hip hop. You know what I mean?
Really? Yeah. Okay. You know what? I didn't touch on this.
Sure.
So before we go, just could we maybe see in the near future you singing a Spanish song?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, I've tried. I know we were talking about it earlier, but I've tried doing a bachata song before. It was called Algo Light. It was on Spotify for a while. I took it down because it just didn't really fit what I'm trying to go for now.
Okay.
But definitely, I'm practicing as much as I can with sampling right now to get me used to just being comfortable in Spanish music. I love singing it, but obviously, like with rap, with writing, with anything, you're trying to figure out your nice little hot zone, right? But I feel like it's always good to experiment out, and it takes a while.
Is there a Spanish Latino artist that you really like look up to as far as like, the music that you vibe with?
I mean, I grew up with my grandparents, so I listen to Ramon Ayala and all that stuff.
Okay.
But as of right now, I haven't really been like, this is what I want to emulate. But shout out to all the Latino artists that are doing it. Latin music is going big right now. I mean, it always has been, but it's just being marketed so well where there's more opportunities.
Is there like a favorite song of yours that you like?
As of right now, I listen to a lot of Junior H. I listen to a lot of like, I haven't dove into a lot of Bad Bunny, but obviously it's pop and I want to get more involved in that.
Yeah.
So there's not this one song, but I'm always looking for different music. So.
All right. So look, I'm going to do a little twist to you here.
Okay.
Because I want my audience to hear how you sound in Spanish. So let's just say this is Two Souls night, a karaoke night. What's the song that you would sing in Spanish if it was a karaoke night tonight?
Oh, man.
A little snippet of it. I want to hear you sing in Spanish.
Damn, you put me on the spot, too. I don't have a song to come up with. I'm sorry, Two Souls.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
Darn it.
Damn, I wish I did. I don't have a karaoke song yet, though. When I do get it, though, I'm going to send you a video so you can play it. Okay. I got you.
Shucks, ladies. That's it, man. Oh, man.
No.
Okay. Oh, which... Oh, I said some bad words right there. All right. Any shout outs that you want to give before we close the show?
Yeah. Again, shout out to the homie Humorous for bringing a platform where we can meet. You know what I mean? Yeah,
definitely, man.
Shout out to all the promoters out there. There's Full of Life events, Underground Live events. There's Street Team Worldwide. So many other. There's Young Baka. It goes just by Young Baka Productions. But most importantly, shout out to all my homies and my friends. I love doing this and coming on shows because I feel like besides the professional business standpoint, I feel like we can always get a drink and just be cool with each other. So I appreciate meeting people through these type of platforms because that's what I love. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to anybody who loves the music. So there are different... if you go on my main Instagram page, I started using it for just like my everyday life type of shit. But there is a music page too that I can share with you guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it?
So Richard.Luis3 is the personal one. The music page is official Richard Luis.
Okay.
So that's going to be music only. My main account again is just me like sharing my memories because
Okay.
I want to use Instagram as a memory log now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's dope, man. Well, thank you for being here.
Of
Much
course.
love to you and your music career, and God bless you and everything that you do. And I can't wait to have you back again to do part 2 and
of course.
And also to see you on the stage soon. So
Well, thank you for having me here. I appreciate you.
All right, guys. Well, we're done with the show. Make sure that you guys catch us on iHeartRadio if you guys missed it. If you guys want to get the audio version, or don't forget that we also play this one on POSO 82.3 FM every Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And also follow Tony's Talk Showcase because he also plays our shows as well. Thank you. Much love to everybody out there and to all our sponsors. Thank you so much. Peace out.